All right. Yes, I can. 11, 12, page 227. All right. Two adjacent sides of a parallelogram have the measures root 14n minus 45 and 2n centimeters. Determine the actual lengths of the two sides of the perimeter of the parallelogram is 54 centimeters. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do here is, there's my parallelogram, 2n square root 14n minus 45. So the perimeter, which they give us as 54, all right, is equal to 2n plus 2n plus that right there. Okay, so I add all my sides together. So now I'm going to end up with 54 is equal to 4n plus 2 square root 14n minus 45. All right, so there's my equation. I've got it down to what I need. So now I need to isolate my square root value. So let's isolate it. So I go 54 minus 4n equals 2. 14n subtract 45. Now we got to square everything. Okay, so I take this, square it, and square it. Okay. I need my calculator for this one. So I have 2,916 minus 432n plus 16n squared equals 4 times 14n minus 45. Okay, so we got a lot there. So this, I'm going to write as 16n squared. That's what I have so far. Okay. All right. I'll just get it all equal to 0, and then I'll let you finish it off then. So it's 16n squared. And I'm going to subtract 56n, so that makes 488n. Add 180. And there's that. Okay. So that's 11. You want me to finish, or are you okay? Okay, I'll just leave it, and then I'll come back to it if you need me to work through that. Okay, so number 12 then. Japanese game called Chushogi uses a square board. The board is covered with smaller squares that are alternating black and white. Each of these squares is 3 centimeters by 3 centimeters. If the diagonal of the board, the diagonal of the square playing board is square root 2592 centimeters, how many small squares are there on the board? Okay, so again, I'm going to start by drawing it out. I'm going to go X, X, and use my diagonal. So I'm going to ignore the 3 and 3. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to ignore the 3 by 3, the 9 centimeters squared for right now. And I'm going to just use this here. So this is 2592, I think. It says square root 2592. Yeah. Okay. So using Pythagoras' theorem, we've got x squared plus x squared is equal to square root 2592 squared. So not only that, this works out great because I've already got my square root value taken care of. So I end up with 2x squared equals 2592. X squared is equal to 1296. X is equal to 36. Okay, so that's 36 centimeters. So then the area of this board then is 36 centimeters by 36 centimeters. And I know that one of those squares is 9 centimeters squared. So I can take 36 divided by 36, or sorry, 36 times 36 centimeters to get my area. Well, that'd be 1296. And then I could divide that by 9 to find out how many of those squares there are on there. And we get 144 squares. Okay. So while setting this up, I focused just on the top part to begin with. And then from there, I worry about the little 3 by 3 centimeter squares after that. Okay. That takes you to the end of that chapter. How are you making out with it? Are you okay? Perfect. Okay. So I'll put that assignment on a little bit later this morning. Probably within the next hour, I'll have that assignment on there for you. I'm just waiting to hear from some others. I want to answer questions out of the book before I give the assignment out. Did you have any other questions from the chapter? Perfect. Me. Okay, I'm gonna end this stream and I'll start up again in 1 minute.